Hi again, guys, and welcome back for our last portion today. Today is the first day of April, which means we're in a new month. Can you guys sing the month of the year song with me? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Bum, bum. Good job. Now, because it's the first day of April, we are going to fill out a calendar that shows us the days of April. Now, the reason that we're doing this for math is because did you know that knowing how a calendar works is actually a part of math? I bet you didn't even realize that. And we've been learning about it all year. It's just because you guys are getting so good at all of this stuff and getting ready for the next grade. So just like I told you at the end of our last video, I need for you to get the piece of paper that looks like this. Now mine has already been started a little bit, okay? So go ahead and grab it. I'll give you just a second. And remember, if you need more time, you can always pause the video, okay? Okay, now you can use a pencil or a crayon, whatever you want to do, okay? Now, today we are starting April, okay? So right now I want you to trace April, okay? Just trace it. And that's a capital A because it's the beginning of a name, the name of the month, okay? And then over here, you're going to trace the 20 and you're going to put another 20. And remember, we've been talking about how our year is 2020 or 2020. Okay, so go ahead and trace that and write that 20. Okay, good job. All right, now this is the most important part, and we're going to go ahead and do this together. So I'm actually I'm going to be going through this with you. So it's going to take us a little bit of time, okay? Which is why I started it a little bit so that you could kind of look at where we're going to be beginning, okay? So today, the day of the week is, what is it? Wednesday, good. Okay, so today is April 1, and it's starting on a Wednesday. It doesn't start here, okay, because that doesn't say Wednesday, right? That's a Sunday. We want to put our number 1 on Wednesday, which is starting right here, okay? So I want you to go ahead and write the number 1, okay, because today is April 1, which means tomorrow will be April 2, and then 3, and then 4. Okay, now this is where it's going to get a little tricky, and I know that we practiced this a little bit, but I really want you to make sure you watch. Okay, now we are going to write number 5, but we can't write number 5 here, okay, because that would be 5, and then we'd run into these numbers. Okay, we have to make sure we go to the next row down, which is next week. Okay, so I'm going to move my computer screen a little bit so you can see it a little better. Okay, so after you've written your 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to go to the next row and you're going to write your 5. Okay, and after 5 is 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay? And then we're at the end again. So then we need to go to the next row and we need to write what comes after 11. What does come after 11, friends? 12, good job. Okay, so then we're gonna write 12. Remember, a 1 comes first, okay? Otherwise, you're not doing a 12, okay? And then 13, again with our 1 first. And then 14. And then 15. Don't forget to do those ones first, okay? See how we're doing it? Okay. And remember, if I'm going a little too fast, all you have to do is pause the video, okay? And then you can catch up, and then you can unpause the video, and it's okay to do that, okay? So after 15 comes 16, and then 17, and 18, okay? And then we have to go down to the next row again, okay? So we're gonna do 19, and then 20. And remember, when we get to 20, we start using 2s, okay? A 2 and a 0 is for 20, okay? And then we do 21. That was a little bit messy, sorry. Okay, and then 22. And remember, when we're doing the things in the 20s, we have to make sure our 2s come first. Okay, so we have 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, and then we have to go to the next row again, and we do 26. Okay, so you got 26, 27, 28, 29. Remember, it's what comes after 29. 30, good job, 30. Okay, remember when we do 30, it's a 30, okay? 30, okay? All right, so that's all the days in April. April actually only has 30 days because remember some of our months have different amounts of days. Okay, now at the bottom, there are 2 other questions. Okay, the first question is what day is Easter? Okay, well, Easter is on April 12th. Okay, and if we go up to the top, we can see that April 12th is a Sunday. Okay, so on this line down here, you're going to write Sunday, okay? Now, this box is for you to draw a picture that tells a little bit about Easter. Your picture doesn't have to be a cross, okay? Just like when we do our calendar in class, how we talk about you don't have to feel the same way, your picture doesn't have to be the same. For me, Easter represents Jesus coming back to life, and we're going to talk more about that a little later, okay? But those are the 2 things you need to do at the bottom, okay? So once you are done with this paper, okay, and I hope that you remember you can pause this video if you need to look at it, okay? You can just put pause right now and it will still show up all the numbers for you, okay? Now, when you are finished with this paper, Okay. You are going to find the next paper. The next paper looks like this. It says roll, trace, and solve. Now, we're not going to do the rolling part, so you don't need to worry about all these things down here or these things right here, okay? All that you are going to do is trace the numbers and then solve using all of the strategies we've talked about. So if you want to draw a picture to solve where you're drawing 4 counters plus 3 counters and then adding them to make 7, or if you want to use your fingers, you can use your fingers. So you're going to do the whole page where you trace the numbers and then solve them, okay? Now, this is it. After you do this, you're done with this for the day, and all you'll have left to do is practice your reading, all right? I am so proud of you guys. You have been doing so good. I miss you so much. Don't forget to tell mommy and daddy how much you love them because they are working so hard right now. And I will see you tomorrow with some fun new lessons. All right. I love you guys.